And of course, you know, the forecast is an important one, Lindsay. No pressure there.
Yeah, and we checked in with the officials. You know how we cannot run at all on the oval if there's any moisture in the area, but with the street course they have the option of using the wet tires, so they can change that out. However, it has to be a light rain. Anything that's ponding, they're going to call it. Any lightning in the vicinity, they're going to call it. So, or at least delay it until that passes. And I do think there is a potential that we see a few pop-up showers, perhaps an isolated storm later on this afternoon. And overall today, I do want to this to be the primary thing you take away from this today. There will be many more dry hours than wet hours today. So any outdoor plans that you might have going on this Saturday, I know it's Mother's Day weekend, we got a lot going on this weekend, would not cancel those plans. Just keep an eye to the sky. We've been monitoring some lingering showers, no lightning associated with this from Peru over to near the Winchester area. That's about it on live Doppler 13 radar this morning. We are on the warm side of this weather system. We've essentially got this stalled boundary that's draped throughout central Indiana. It's going to be that prompt if we do see a few pop-up showers later on this afternoon. But the primary stronger part of this storm system is going to stay to our west today. That will eventually move in for our Sunday. So it's going to be a pretty active weekend. Very humid start to our day as well. We've been noticing, this is a live picture there from the Carmel area, some low-lying clouds out there. It looks a little foggy to get the day started, and it certainly feels that way. We are starting off in the upper 60s. Temperature's going to warm back to the lower 70s through the first part of the day today. Then as we get into the afternoon for that GMR Grand Prix, again, an isolated pop-up, going to be a possibility, but again, I think we're going to be able to get this in as we get into the afternoon hours today. 80 during the 3 o'clock hour as that race gets underway, and then 82 later on this afternoon will be your forecast high temperature. So let's break down this timeline. The latest high-resolution weather model here going to take us between now and about 1 o'clock today. Again, these very isolated pop-ups will be in the vicinity. We'll be watching where they bubble up this afternoon. And then as we get into the evening tonight, this is around 6:30, that actual boundary is going to start to move in from our southwest. So that's around 6 o'clock tonight. It will eventually move in, but what it's going to be interacting with is really not a lot of energy in the atmosphere. So between about 6 o'clock and 11 p.m., this is going to start to fizzle out. So during the overnight, only expecting a stray shower that's going to take us into the first part of the day on Sunday. So again, lots going on as we get into the second half of our weekend as well. We've got Kids Day, the rookie run, as well as Mother's Day. Does look like we're going to have several dry hours in the afternoon. This is around noon tomorrow. Through 3 o'clock, temperatures will warm back into the mid 70s. Not going to rule out once again that potential that we do see. Some rain chances embedded within this. Got a couple clusters that are going to move through. This is during the first part of the day. That line will eventually make its way in the mid-morning. This is around 11 o'clock. You're going to see that first wave kind of move through, but then as we notice, still a lot of dry time in the afternoon hours. This will start to pick back up as the sun's going down. This is 9 p.m. Then eventually this whole system shifts to the south, and we see some clearing take place as we get into our Monday. So some improvements there for that longer range forecast as well. Mostly sunny as we look ahead at Monday after a little bit of an unsettled weekend for us. 76, partly cloudy Tuesday, same deal on Wednesday. Looks like that next best chance we see another round of some rain doesn't move in until next Friday. Gina?